Hey guys, how you doing? Okay, I'm not just asking that because I have to have an intro for my video. I really want to know. So when Harry asks, how you doing, you answer. I don't care if you're sitting alone, watching me on your phone, and it sounds like you're talking to yourself. If you want me to shut up about this, tell me how you're doing when I ask, okay? Let's try it again. Hey guys, how you doing?
Good.
Much better. This is gonna be a pretty simple video. No one's gonna get launched into space. No one is hacking the TDS mainframe. Just some good old-fashioned tower showcases. I'm gonna be covering the developer exclusive towers for Tower Defense Simulator, which are the Mecha Base, the War Machine, and the Void Miner. Now, the first tower I'm going to go over is the Mecha Base. As of the hardcore update for the game, this tower is no longer a developer exclusive because you can buy it in the hardcore item shop using the gems that you get for playing the hardcore game mode. But I recorded this video before the hardcore update was released, so the tower looks a little different, and that's why I'm going to be covering it here. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. One like equals one chance that you wake up tomorrow with War Machine in your inventory. Okay, first I'm gonna show a picture of the level 4 Mecha Base that's in the hardcore update. I want you to see this so you can see how it looks different from the version I'm gonna show you. Obviously, they had to remake it to match the vehicles that it produces, which are known as marks. The thing that makes this tower special as a developer tower is that it's basically a more powerful military base. The marks can essentially shoot from across the map, and they have a ton of health. So here's a level 0 Mecha Base. It's cooler than the mill base, but it doesn't really have a lot going on. And similarly to the military base, when you take it from level 0 to level 1, it gets a red toolbox. But that's the only change at this point. And again, on level 2, there aren't any serious differences. It's actually hard to see what changes here unless you're looking really closely. Let me flip back and forth between level 1 and level 2 quickly so you can see the difference. It's the armor on the mark outside the base. It gets beefed up, so not much of a change, but it is different. But taking it to level 3 gives it a pretty big upgrade. The gun on the mark changes from a double barrel to a Gatling gun, and you can now see ammo scattered on the ground around the base itself. But check this out. At level 4, the entire thing changes. It looks like the Mecha Base took some steroids and started hitting the gym hard. The vehicle is huge. It barely fits inside the garage, and that's after the garage got an upgrade. This actually looks more like a hangar than a garage now. And you can see a lot more ammo laying around on the ground, probably because there's more guns on the vehicle itself. And at the ultimate level, level 5, there aren't any more physical changes to the tower except for the color going from a kind of blue-gray to a jet black. This is an upgrade I approve of because the solid black look pretty much makes everything better. Here's a short shot I got of the actual Mark V on the battlefield. You can see that it looks just like the vehicle in the garage, except now it's got a little dude driving it. Very cool looking tower. I actually don't mind the changes that they made to this tower in the update, but unfortunately it looks like the stats that it has right now were a mistake. This is what Below Natural had to say about it in the Paradoxum testing Discord. Mecha Base will not be releasing in the re-release update. It was left in the hardcore lobby on accident and has been used merely for testing moving units. None of the stats on it are the real stats, and they're just testing stats. When the tower is released, it'll have some major changes made to it. Now I'm going to be covering what I think is going to happen to the Mecha Base in my upcoming TDS news video. Alright, next up is the most popular developer tower in the game, the War Machine. This is an amazing tower. Now the unique power that this tower has is that it buffs all the towers around it by something like 40%. So let's check it out and see what everyone loves about it. Here it is at level 0. Really nothing special, but it's still pretty sweet looking with the double miniguns on the shoulders like he's about to go take down the Predator. Typical here at level 1 are just the gloves that he gets. And at level 2, he gets a laser sight for tracking, I guess. Level 3 upgrades his rig to give him a serious exoskeleton. And at level 4, he lights up like a freaking Christmas tree. He gets these really cool neon lights, and there's also a change to his laser sight, and most obviously he gets goggles and a breathing apparatus. I'm getting space vibes here, like he's gonna be fighting aliens on Mars or something. And finally, we get to what is by far the coolest leveling animation on any tower in the game. Going from level 4 to level 5 on the War Machine, watch this. Holy smokes, that was neat. Let's see it again. So here we are now at max level War Machine level 5, and I think this is the reason everyone wants it. I mean, even I can agree. This is the coolest looking tower in the game. There are even more lights on this setup, but they look better because the tower skin is now a dark purple. The other big change at this level is the helmet he's now wearing to protect him from space debris as he's flying around the galaxy delivering justice. And here's that tower from the back. You can see the exoskeleton rig has lights on it, and it complements the overall style really well. Now we're going to move on to the final developer exclusive tower, the Void Miner. As you guys know, this is personally my favorite of the three. It's not as cool looking as War Machine, and it doesn't do any damage to the zombies, but what it lacks in style, it more than makes up for in substance. This tower mines corruption at the beginning of each wave. If it mines a certain amount of corruption by the end of wave 40, Hidden Wave is automatically triggered, regardless of how long it took you to beat the map. Obviously, it mines more corruption at higher levels, but I'm going to talk about those stats after I show you these bad boys. Okay, here at level 0, we have a plain Jane mining man. He's wearing a dark outfit with a hard hat and a pickaxe. He doesn't really look too great yet. At level 1, he has the exact same outfit on, except now he's sporting these glowing goggles. I love the glowing neon color on these towers, and you're going to see that he keeps that up for the rest of his levels. Of course, he also has gloves now, and the pickaxe isn't any different. At level 2, he gets a backpack. After all, he's got to have something to carry all of his dangerous mining equipment in. At level 3, he gets a more complex shirt and a full-on helmet. Now, at this point, the mining work is getting more serious and more dangerous. That's why he needs better protection. But even though he's got the helmet now, he's still using the same pickaxe from level 0. But on level 4, that all changes. He trades in that old pickaxe for a full-on jackhammer. The jackhammer breaks up those blocks more easily, allowing more corruption to be mined per wave. Everything about his outfit stays the same here, and he's still sporting the cool neon pink visor. But here at level 5, we get a pretty big change. Not only does the visor become transparent so we can see his psychotic smiling face, he actually gets the jackhammer covered in corruption so it starts to glow, and he even gets some of it splattered on his outfit. At least that's what I think it is. It could be some sort of symbol, but I don't really know. You can see from these pictures here that it wraps all the way around him. It even gets on his back, and that's how you know he's a working man. He's got dirty clothes. So here's what I wanted to show you, the different amounts of corruption mined by each level of the Void Miner. You can see as he goes from level 0 on the left to level 5 on the right, he mines 1, 2, 3, 5, 9, and 15 corruption. And that does it for the developer exclusive towers. Let me know in the comments below what you think about them, which one is your favorite. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash that like button with your forehead, hit that subscribe button with your big toe, and turn on notifications however you can so you don't miss any of my awesome upcoming content. And go ahead and join my growing Discord community. You can do that at discord.gg/JustHarrisonThings. But that's it for now, guys. Take care, be safe, and never forget what I always say. Peace.